What's up guys, this is Phoenix with 3am. Welcome to my Yeezy Pirate Black review, and this was shipped via DHL Express, as you can see. I bought this from BeYourJordans.com or .club or .ca or something, I don't remember. This was purchased for $130 after 2 discount codes. They're running a promotion on their website, you can check it out. This was purchased, not sent to me for review. Anyways, I'm gonna give you my unbiased and honest opinion, and let's get started. You can see I got a double box as requested. I specifically asked for this, and they packaged it with bubble wrap on the inside, which is good. Not all sellers do that. You want to protect your box because a lot of people will look for the box as a sign of authenticity. So the better condition your box is in, the higher chance of you getting away with rocking a fake pair of Yeezys. Anyways, I'm having a bit of a problem taking these out, but let me just work my magic. Let's pull really hard, and let's see, and there we go. I got the box out. This is the actual Yeezy box you're gonna use. So here you can see it's fully packed with rubber wrap to protect it, and that's a good look, definitely. And although it was packed with bubble wrap, there were still a few minor dents and folds and a small tear that I noticed, but overall the condition of my actual box was good, to say the least, and I would say it's probably 70 to 80% of the way there. So that's I mean, what can you really ask for? This is being shipped from China, and you know how these postal workers really are. They don't give a fuck about your shit, they just toss that shit into the van. Anyways, let me try to take this packaging off. This was very neatly and tightly bubble wrapped, so I did have a small struggle trying to take it out. But surprisingly, after looking at these Yeezys, I was quite shocked on how good not only the quality of the shoes were, but the replication. I was actually an owner of a genuine pair of Yeezys a couple months ago before I sold it, so you already know I'm gonna be fake flexing these motherfuckers. The condition was like the manufacturing quality was really nice. As a shoe itself, it was a good shoe, and as a replica, there were very few flaws I could notice. And being that this wasn't the most expensive shoe out there, it kind of scares me on how good these replicas have actually even gotten. So like, just be mindful that if you do want to go out and buy authentic Yeezys, which you probably are not because they're hella expensive, just be mindful that you have to check your shit very closely. And here I got the bubble wrap off. Here's the actual box. You can see the sticker with the Yeezy Boost 350 on it. Everything looks good. Yeezy Boost 350. This sticker has 6 boxes for the size. Some of them have 3 boxes for the size. It's just a matter of whether or not you have the old version or the new version. The little dude, the person, checks out to be correct. It's not too fat, the shape is nice, made in China, blah blah blah, UPC PO with a barcode and 2 subsections of numbers. This sticker checks out to be pretty authentic and pretty good. As you can see, I do have some dents over here. This is the worst part of the box, but other than that, just the top, and that's pretty much what the damage is done. The back of the box, Yeezy Boost 350, Yeezy.supply. This is good. The print is nice and dark. It's not very shallow like some other manufacturers do it, so you know this is a good print, and I like the fact that they just did that little detail, which is nice. Opening the box, you can see you have a little separate panel here. It kind of shows you how much damage was done, which is not that much, but it kind of looks shitty, but what can you do? Here is the Yeezy paper. You can't really tell from the camera, but the shade of the paper is more of a moon rock color. It's like a little green tinge. The authentic ones have a browner color, which is fine, but the paper is very good quality. Taking out the box, the actual shoes, it's gorgeous, but the first thing I noticed, the front toe box is lifted very high for some reason. The stitching on the middle that goes through the shoe is correct, but I don't know, the toe box is just unusually highly lifted, which is good for your toes. It gives you more space, but I don't know. Paper inside looks good quality, squishy, pretty good, pretty close to authentic. Nothing to talk about there. These are your standard shoe tree things. The shoe, putting my hand inside, if it's pretty spacious. Nothing immediately I notice. Again, pointing out the toe box issue. It's good for your feet. When you put your shoes on, it'll look nice, but when I first take it out, it just looks a little weird. The bottom of the shoe, this is very, very nice. Look at it. You can see the boost on the bottom, and you see the BASF boost material that they use. This is pretty close to the real ones. You do have your two rivets, the Adidas and the logo, and then here I'm going to show you a closer look, bring you closer in on the actual boost and also the lettering as well. I'm going to pull out my light so you can see it better. There you go, BOOST right in the middle. It's very, very nicely made. You have the little dots on the actual boost, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. That's correct. And let's show you the boost, how far it sinks in. About 1 to 2 millimeters on the side, and it kind of puffs up towards the middle, so that's a good look. That's correct. And let's look at the rivets. Pretty even all over, and no flaws there. Good. Now back of the shoe. Let's see the tab. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. And 1 2 3 4 5 on the side with good quality stitching. That's a good look. Now front of the shoe, let's take a look at the pattern. Left side in the middle, you do notice that 8 pattern, that 8 little thing there. That's a good indication that the pattern is nice. This is authentic pattern. Some fakes don't have that. This is good. Now let's move to the side. The suede, you do notice the green tinge. The authentics do have a green color. Some people say the authentics have black, but that they don't know what they're talking about. It's actually supposed to be green. Now let's see. Look at the shape of this. Look how it tapers on the side and on the bottom. It's really gorgeous. The shape of the shoe was done very well, and some cheaper fakes have an unrealistically round and even shape, which doesn't look like how it would fit on a real person's foot. So this shoe did it very well. Touching the boost. The boost is very, very soft in this shoe. I would say it's even softer than authentic boost. I have 3 to 4 pairs of actual boost, Ultra Boost, NMDs, and Yeezys. These are softer for some reason, but putting my hand on the inside, this is how you tell how comfortable a shoe is going to be. This shoe is actually very, very tense and very, very rubbery feeling. It's stiff. I imagine this to be a very snug and responsive shoe, but I don't imagine it to be more comfortable than actual boost. The inside of the shoe, you saw there a little keychain they threw in, which is pretty cool that they did that. Let's put these shoes side by side so you can look at how beautiful they are. Beautiful shoes, absolutely gorgeous. Anyways, looking at this little keychain, I really like the fact that the manufacturer and the seller actually put this in a box. It just kind of shows you a little bit more effort they put in to, you know, make you more happy. It's the SPLY 350. It's the V2 keychain for the Oreo, I believe. It's a good look. I'll be throwing that on my keychain. Thank you to the seller for doing that. It's a small little detail that I noticed and I liked it a lot. Now, the seller does allow you to have, I think, 2 to 3 different options for what receipt you want. I personally chose the Foot Locker receipt. Here you can see the Foot Locker receipt. It's from, I don't know when it's from actually, but it's pretty good length. Cashier's Judy, so you I think they randomize it every time or whatever. Back is blank. They even have promotional offers on the bottom, which is pretty realistic, so to speak. So if you need that extra evidence for a fake flex, there you got your receipt. A lot of sellers don't even include that, so that's definitely a good touch. On the right shoe here, you notice the manufacturer's tag. Nothing special there, pretty easy to produce, none to notice. It's a good tag. What else is there about this shoe that I would say? Other than the shape, it's nice. Oh, the soles. Let's take out the soles and take a look. As you can see, it's kind of crumpled around on the edges, but that's whatever. The sole on the other shoe should be the same. Let's pull it out and take a look. Okay, now these soles were actually very, very high quality. I was surprised by how high quality they were. I felt like they were a little too big for the shoe. They weren't trimmed correctly, but They were very high quality. The print was good. As you can see, Adidas Yeezy from left to right on the right shoe and the opposite version on the left shoe. On the bottom of the sole, you have the Adidas logo imprint on the heel, which is accurate. And I believe the Authentics also have there you go, the number, the number right here by the arch of the foot. You have a manufacturing number, which is authentic. That's a good look. Other than that, everything looks pretty clean and decent. And on the right heel, you have the same thing. You have the number, the manufacturer's number, and you have the Adidas logo printed on the heel. Overall, they look very, very well made. The color is very correct. It's like a dark, shiny, like almost shiny matte color. The heel and everything about it is just pretty good. And the material of the actual sole is good. It's very soft and it feels like silk. And the print of the Yeezy thing is good too. So let's take a look at the inside of the shoe with the sole removed. You should notice stitching going on the back, but not all the way. There you see the stitching. It goes go and stops. That's how it's supposed to be done. Some fakes have the stitching go all the way around, which is not correct. So let's see if I can get a picture for you guys of the tag. You can see the tag there. It's not very focused. Let me see if I can get a better angle for you guys. Give me a second. Oh, it's not working. Let's open it up. Give me a second, guys. All right, there you go. You can see made in China, the correct male, blah blah blah. The tag looks good, and I didn't take a close look into the tag, but from just inspection it looked pretty good, so I wouldn't worry about that. Overall, the shoe is very, very, like, every single time I look at the shape of the shoes, I get like a shock. I get like a throwback to my actual authentic Pirate Blacks, because the shape is just so close. Like, it's a very beautiful, gorgeous shape, and I just gotta give props to them, man, because they did a very good job. Anyways, the last thing on the shoe that I want to talk about is, I believe, what else was there to talk about? The bottom is good, everything's good. Oh, I think it was the shoelaces. The shoelaces were very, very close. The color is supposed to be a dark gray to black with texture and like a small pattern on it. The length is good, and the thickness is pretty correct to the authentic ones. And you have a little plastic on the end, which is correct. And authentic shoes, the plastic is supposed to end with a black material coming out, which this does have. I don't show you, but just to let you know, the laces are authentic. The fake ones have a white material coming out, which this doesn't, so that's a good look. Anyways, that's pretty much it for me, guys. This is the Yeezy 350 Pirate Black review. This is I give it a 9 out of 10 overall, with the damaged box and a little few minor things here and there. This really was a very well made shoe. You can find it at BeYourJordans for, I think, $160, and I got it for $130 after coupon codes. Maybe you can find that. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.